Today, we're going to help you start to believe in yourself. Get that disbelief from within you. And we're going to have you believing in yourself 100% after you watch this video. Welcome to Diligent Minds. My name is Dorian Jones, and I decided to make this channel because I want to make personal development easy for the everyday person so that you can achieve your goals and live a more purposeful life. So if you like the sounds of that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss a thing. So let me start off by telling you that I wasn't always like this. I was nervous. I didn't believe in myself. I was discouraged a lot of times. I was struggling with really believing that I had everything within myself and really understanding that I could do it. I was always an observer. I'd always look at what everyone else had going on, what things look nice. Let me go ahead and look at this because it's nice and let me dream about it. But I didn't really believe that I could go out there and get it. I did, but at the same time, I never really wanted to do the work because sometimes it just seems so hard to do. But then I started to actually believe in myself and really believe in my abilities. And that's what we're going to talk about. I'm going to tell you the little steps that I took to help me finally find that belief within myself. One of the first things that you really have to do if you want to do anything in life to make your life better, you really have to love yourself. And when I say love yourself, I'm talking about really loving the person that you are, the person that you're becoming. And you got to know that you want to become better. And the moment that you love yourself and accept where you are, then that's when your life is going to jump up another level because you're being not necessarily complacent, but you're being gracious for the things that you do have. You're showing gratitude for what you do have as opposed to worrying about what you don't have and complaining about how things are going wrong for you. As I started to love myself, I started to focus more on my personal growth. The direction that I wanted to go with my life, not necessarily saying what someone else was doing, oh, I want to go do what they're doing, but you really have to believe in yourself. You really have to motivate yourself and push yourself. You have to become your biggest fan because it's going to be times where people won't believe in you, especially the people closest to you because they remember how you were before. They remember where you came from because they came from the same place. And maybe you come from a place like me and a lot of people don't make a lot of things happen for themselves or they don't even get out of that circumstance. So you really have to believe in your own abilities and you really have to start to believe that you can do what you want to do. And many times we may say these things, but we don't truly believe it. And that's not the way that the mind works. The mind works when you align your feelings and your thoughts together. So you really have to feel it. You have to think it. You have to believe it. And I don't know if you can relate to this one. I used to try to do the most every single time I did something. I always thought that I had to achieve a humongous goal and just make it glamorous so that everyone can see. And I didn't realize that sometimes it's 10 years of failures and struggles before you actually see that success. And when I got that mentality, I started to believe like, you know what? Let me start to gather my losses. Let me start to gather my 1,000 no's before I get that one big yes that means anything, before anyone even realizes me. So once I took that mentality, it helped me grow. It helped me understand that it's a process. You can't really do it without going through the struggles and the hard times. It's not going to always be glamorous. It's not going to be picture perfect as to what everyone shows on Instagram or YouTube when they showing you all their highlight reels. It's always some dark times behind that. And the moment that I understood that and accepted it, then I started to fall in love with the process. And this one is one of the most important things that I ever did for myself. I started to separate from my old surroundings, including people. I was always trying to be loyal to my friends, loyal to my childhood friends, and try and bring them along with me and try to encourage them because of the route that I'm taking now. I tried to tell them like, you know what, you need to try this out. You need to try that. But like I said earlier, people are going to always remember you for who you were and where you came from. They're not going to understand the path that you're going on now. So what I did, I started to separate myself. I started to detach from these people because they were no longer serving me in the direction that I wanted to go. They always wanted to stay exactly where they were. They wanted to stay in their comfort zone. They wanted to stay where they knew everything, where things were familiar. And I didn't want that. I wanted something better out of life. I wanted to create something great for myself. But more than anything, I wanted to make a change in the world. And I want to be an example for people behind me that can look up and say, you know what? He did it. I remember when he was right here. I remember when he was standing on that corner with me. I remember when he was over here selling drugs. I wanted them to see that I'm able to separate from that and become a new individual. that where you are right now, it doesn't determine where you're going to be in your future, as long as you're taking action and changing your surroundings, change your beliefs, your habits, and change the person that you are as a whole. So if you like the sounds of that, I want to ask you to go ahead and check out some more of my videos, because I have many videos to help you go from step A to step B, things that you need to do on a daily basis. Also, check out my Instagram and check out my podcast, where I release podcast episodes every single Monday. Go ahead and enjoy your day. And remember, everybody has greatness within, even you.